Hi, Ellie here from the Dark Imp. Today I'm going to show you how to play Flower Garden. Flower Garden is a game for one player. It's a patience game. All you need is a standard deck of 52 cards. To start with, I've laid out 6 columns of 6 cards in each column, and these are our flower beds. And then you take the other cards and you just put them out in front of you so you can see all of the cards, and this is your bouquet. Now the aim of the game is to build up on the foundation piles which we will put at the top here, starting from an ace and moving up in the right suits all the way up to a king. Now any of these in the bouquet, they're available straight away. So we could, for example, take this ace, it's already available, and we can place it up to form the first foundation pile. Now if we had a 2 of clubs available, we could put that on top of it. But the 2 of clubs is all the way up here at the top of this flower bed. We do have other cards available though. As well as the whole of the bouquet being available, each card at the bottom of a flower bed is also available. So you can take this ace, and I can also take this ace and place them on new foundation piles. Now I have a 2 of diamonds which can go on the ace, and you can see we're going to build up on these piles. But you're going to get to a point in a minute where you can't build up using just the cards available. And in fact, you might not be able to build up at all. You might not even be able to start your foundation piles at the beginning of the game because all the aces might be somewhere in the flower beds. So you can also move these available cards onto other flower beds. So let me give you an example. So you can move an 8 onto a 9. You can move a 10 onto a jack. Kings, they can only move into spaces. So if you have got rid of all of one flower bed, then you can move everything out of it. And you've moved everything out of it, then you can move a king into the empty space. So we're not going to be able to get this ace out until we can get an empty flower bed somewhere. Let's see. Okay, so we could move. What am I going to try and do? Well, I might be able to get this 3 out, which needs to go here. How will I do that? Well, I can move this 7 onto this 8, but I'm also going to need to move this jack onto a queen, and there aren't many available. But what I could do is this. I could move this 7 onto the 8. Then I could take this queen from the bouquet and put it on this king, and now I can move the jack and get this 3. Oh look, this one's got a nice little face on it. Okay, so now we've got one flower bed with only one card in. The problem with what I've just done is I've made this ace even more inaccessible, because now it's not just got a king on it, but it's got a queen and a jack on it as well. So I need to move all of those cards to get to the ace. Let's see what we can do now. Okay, I'm looking for the 4 of spades, it's up here. And I'm looking for the 2 of clubs. Oh, that was up there, we found that before. What about the 4 of diamonds? Oh look, it's here in the bouquet. So we can move that into the bouquet. It's got another face on it. And we're looking for the 5. Oh, it's right up here. So we're going to have to move some things around if we're going to want to access other cards now, I think. So why don't we get another queen out? Then we can move this jack over here. You see, it doesn't matter which colour or which suit the cards in the flower beds go on top of. They can go on top of any suit as long as it's being put on a number that's 1 higher than it. So we could now move this here, and this here, and this here, and we've got the 4 out. The 5 is in the bouquet, And now we need to try and get this 6 out. And I've just put some stuff on top of that, so that's slightly annoying. I think, however, I might be able to get a free flower bed. If I take that 9 from the bouquet, now I've got an empty space. Unfortunately, I can't move my king out now because I've still got a queen on top of it. I don't really want to put a queen there. So from here, what I'd be trying to do is to find another king that I can maybe expose. This one, I'm going to try and expose this one. And so I can put the queen on top of it, then I can move the king out and get to the ace. So this is how we progress the game. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get all the foundations up to the king. That's it. If you get it, if you get all the way up to the king in each pile, you win. If you don't win, count how many cards you've got left on the table and play again, trying to beat yourself. That's Flower Garden.